Good morning, gentlemen. The 25th segment of Think Before You Speak, the laws of Shemirat Halashon, with clarity. Leilu Nishmat Chafetz Chaim, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha, Leilu Nishmat Luz Aliza Bat Henriette, and her children that passed in the fire, and dedicated for the great Yishuot of our Bnei Chabura, the Yishuot of Klal Yisrael, and specifically for the Shmira Gedola, the Bsurot Tovot, and the Hatzlacha of Chaim Davido ben Chayesara. Gentlemen, today the halacha is titled Bad Circles. Now, when a person finds himself in a group of people, and this group, they're deep into the speaking of Lashon Hara. They're really ripping it one after the next. They're going through people like you go through disposable cups. One after the next, they're ripping through with Lashon Hara. You know that if you're to try to rebuke them, it's going to be futile. It's not going to get you anywhere. These people are totally into the ripping of other people. And therefore, the only thing you can do is leave the group. Get up and leave their company. Now, it's not always possible to get up and leave. Sometimes it could be a family table. It could be a Shabbat table, chas v'shalom. If you cannot get up and leave because either you're too embarrassed, so then plug your ears. And if you're too embarrassed to do that, then if you have no choice to sit amongst a group of gossipers that you know there's no way of stopping them, the following must be done. Number one, as you're sitting there, you're not allowed to believe anything they're saying. Secondly, you have to put into your mind, I'm not enjoying any of the information that they're giving over to the table. And thirdly, you have to also tell yourself, I'm not going to add to the conversation, nor am I going to show any agreeance to what they're saying. Just the opposite. You're supposed to sit there with a long face. You're supposed to sit there and show disfavor, that you're not happy with what they're talking about, but you're staying silent. If you can meet those three conditions, and you don't have the ability to leave, those three conditions can keep you by the table in a halachic permissible way. Don't believe, don't enjoy, and don't say nothing. Just the opposite, show disfavor. Now, if somebody joins a group of people intentionally with the specific intent in order to hear the latest, in order to hear Lashon Hara, in order to jump in on the gossip, he knows that this group, they got the goods on everybody. He knows that this group, you can pick up the dirt on the entire community. They know the detail about everyone, and you want to come in now and listen to what's the latest. So the intention of coming to this group was for the sake of enjoying their Lashon Hara. That Avera is even worse than Lashon Hara. You see, because here already, the person is looked at by Hashem as a Rasha. Says the Chafetz Chaim, this guy, he came intentionally just to hear the group's Lashon Hara. He's now considered a Baal Lashon Hara. And even though he's not talking, and he's not adding, he's just coming to listen. Yeah, but you're aiding and abetting to a terrible crime. It's amazing, the Midrash tells us, Hashem says, I can and I will save you from all misfortune in this world, on condition that you silence the Satan, that he can't speak. How? By you not speaking against others, by you not speaking Lashon Hara. And therefore, if somebody goes and speaks Lashon Hara, he actually is inviting the Satan to speak against him. And Hashem says at that moment, oh boy, how can I save you? Could you imagine somebody that actually enters a group just for the sake of Lashon Hara? Not only is he looking for the sins, but look how he's losing the greatest blessing, Borei Olam, who's willing to give him all fortune. And now Hashem says, you invited on the Lashon Hara, you invited on yourself the Satan, chas v'shalom. Thank you for listening.